Welcome everybody to a special edition of Three Men and a Movie. It's been a while since we've seen you guys. We were waiting for something impactful, something solid that kind of motivated me and got me passionate about what I was talking about. And this film was the one. And after watching it tonight in a special sneak preview at AMC with Dolby Surround Sound, I will say A Star Is Born is the one. I'm going to recommend it right off the bat, and I'm going to give you a couple of reasons why. First of all, if you're not a fan of Lady Gaga, maybe you will become one after this film. It's inevitable for you to fall in love with her voice and fall in love with her performance as well. She's not known to be an actress. I actually read some reviews before watching the film where people were sort of kind of shaming her for being a bad actress at that, and saying that the things that she's been in the performances she's given, even in some of her videos, is not up to par with, a full-length feature film of this magnitude. Now, Bradley Cooper, we've seen in a few films, and, mostly doing very masculine, action-packed roles. We've seen him in The A-Team, and we've seen him in American Sniper, and then we've seen him in, obviously, the Hangover. And we love Bradley Cooper in that sense, but we did not know that Bradley Cooper can sing. And I'll tell you, after hearing him in this movie, I went to see it with my wife and my sister, and their response was, hey, maybe we should go to a Bradley Cooper concert. I mean, I don't know if that'll be a thing or not, but I might even be inclined, and you might be able to convince me to go watch a little Bradley Cooper show, because his performance was great. He was really good on his vocals, and then not a bad guitarist, although I will say some of the solos that he was doing on guitar, if you want to get technical, I'm not quite sure if that was really him playing those parts. But as far as the rhythm guitar is concerned, I did hear that he had some training, and he did play at least the main song of the movie called The Shallows, which you can find online right now. And matter of fact, because of this show tonight, they gave us this lanyard, this cool pass, and they gave us a poster too, which I'm showing to you guys here. But in the back of this, one of the nice gifts that we got for paying a little extra and seeing the show early on a Tuesday night was the full download of the soundtrack for the movie, which I'm really excited to do. I'm really excited to download the whole album and listen to it, because I fell in love with the movie before I even watched it, and it was all based on the strength of the song The Shallows. I even learned it on guitar. I was really obsessed with it. I mean, that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. It was a film that really caught my attention. Now, there's a few films out there that I'm going to recommend alongside with this one. If you haven't seen them, or if you've heard of them but were kind of waiting around and just kind of forgot, there's another bunch of films that are also about music, and those sort of grab my attention regardless of the style of the music. For example, 8 Mile, I doubt that there's anybody out there that hasn't seen it, but if there are some people, go watch 8 Mile. It's great, whether you're a hip-hop fan or an Eminem fan or not. The music in it is great. The stories behind the lyrical content are great, and then the plot itself is awesome. There's another movie with Jeff Bridges called Crazy Heart that has some similarities to the one I watched tonight. And movies like that, like Walk the Line, that I also was obsessing about a few years back. So A Star Is Born is worth your money. It was worth my money. I paid about $22 for my ticket tonight, but it was definitely worth it. I was bobbing my head from the beginning of the movie. There was some concert footage at the beginning with a Bradley Cooper concert, who in the film, his character's name is Jackson Maine, and it sounds very country rock type of guy, and that is the character that he plays. Sort of downtrodden, kind of a broken kind of guy. And when he meets Halle, who is the Lady Gaga character, he sort of has an awakening, a rebirth of sorts, both musically and spiritually, if you want to call it that. But in the plot of the film, the character sort of comes to life after meeting with Lady Gaga's Halle character. And their meeting is serendipitous, but it happens by chance, and then the story unfolds from there. Lady Gaga is such a great singer that in the film, even the parts where she's doing little a cappella bits, to kind of show Bradley Cooper pieces of songs that she's written and all that. And if you've seen the trailer for the film, you can kind of tell that that's where the story goes, where they meet each other. Then he discovers that she's this great musician as well, and he's this popular musician that people know, that he's recognizable. And then he kind of helps her become her own star, her own performer, her own artist. And a love story also happens and occurs because of that meeting. But so much more happens with this story, and I do not want to spoil it for anyone because there are some surprises. You will not be surprised that there's plenty of music, plenty of performances, plenty of beautiful music that you can listen to, and some good rock songs with some good guitar riffs in there as well. But near the end, the climax of the film and then the resolution of the film is something that you won't be expecting, and I will not spoil it for you, but I do recommend this film wholeheartedly. As excited as I was for it, and as excited as I still am, I'm still kind of riling from it. I'm like, I want to go right now and finish the episode and upload it and put it up for you guys, and then go listen to the rest of the music all night with my earbuds in. But the film is totally worth it. It's worth your money. It's worth your time. Don't knock it just because you might not be a fan of either one of the actors, or you might not be a fan of Lady Gaga's music or her albums or anything like that. Go see it for what it is. A great story with great music and a pretty solid twist at the end that you will not be expecting. So, this has been another episode of 3 Men and a Movie.